Hello and welcome to God's Hand Link, Decode Occult Science. In our quest for understanding, we often turn to the impartial lens of technology. Security cameras, designed to observe and record, have captured extraordinary events that challenge our perception of reality. Are these mere coincidences, or do they suggest something more profound? We've compiled some CCTV footage from diverse locations worldwide. Join us on this journey of discovery and draw your own conclusions. Paranormal activity in living room. Ghostly white mist caught on camera. A strange white mist in a messy living room in San Francisco has the social media community claiming paranormal activity. Whatever this phenomenon is, it appears to move toward the light and then abruptly disappears. It can't be dust, because it has two separate parts that move as one. So, let us know what you think it could be. Is this a real ghost, or something else completely different? Paranormal activity in the kitchen. Creepy, ghostly figure appears behind cat. This chilling video is recorded by a security camera inside a house, depicts a scene in the kitchen. A cat is walking in there. Moments later, a mysterious white energy, resembling a walking person, appears behind the cat and vanishes near the sink. Did you catch that? Take a look again in slow motion. Some people believe it's an unknown spirit. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments. Terrifying security camera footage. Dog reacts to mysterious white figure. The owner of this dog noticed some unusual behavior and decided to secretly record what was causing it to bark. The footage captures something incredibly fast flashing by. Upon closer inspection, it appears to be a mysterious white energy resembling a human form, startling the dog and causing it to bark loudly. The owner was also visibly shaken. What do you think it could be? It's often said that dogs have excellent eyesight, even in the dark. So if your dog is barking at seemingly nothing, perhaps it's seeing something we can't. Take a look again in slow motion. Eerie security footage. Translucent figure walks on air. A Reddit user shared the following video on Reddit with a short description that reads, "My sister-in-law wrote, 'Camera captured this tonight. I have never been a believer, but I am struggling to dismiss this. Please weigh in on it.' So, let's take a look and see if we can help the uploader figure out what was filmed that night. Focus your attention on the center beam, right about dead center. On the center beam, and then to the left, about halfway between this center beam and this other beam, you can see something move. It looks like whatever this is, it almost resembles the spirit of someone out for an evening jog. It starts on the left side of the sidewalk and continues down for the entire video. Whatever it is, also appears somewhat translucent. You'd think if it were just a person jogging, they would be much more visible on camera. It not only looks translucent, but also seems to be floating slightly above the ground. It's understandable why this uploader, usually a skeptic about these things, is having a hard time finding a logical explanation for what the security footage captured. It certainly appears to be some kind of ghostly figure taking an evening stroll. Some viewers suggest it could simply be a camera glitch, making an ordinary person look like a ghost. Is this actually a ghost walking in plain sight? Or is it just a camera trick affecting a regular person? I'll let you decide. Paranormal evidence. Floating ghostly figure captured on CCTV. YouTuber Stepanka is no stranger to having bizarre moments caught on camera, but nothing could have prepared her for this creepy surprise.
I don't really talk about paranormal stuff on my channel.
The reality TV star believes she may have captured genuine evidence of a paranormal ghost sighting on her home CCTV system. Let's analyze the footage and see if this spooky encounter is real or fake. One night, while entertaining her family, Stepanka casually checked her CCTV cameras using the security app. That's when she discovered some mysterious activity occurring in front of her house.
Eventually it dawns on me, like, that's a figure of a person.
The bizarre figure appears to transform into a solid white, ghostly, floating form within 10 seconds. Stepanka herself is torn between believing and doubting the paranormal nature of the event. She explains,
I think it's a ghost. Everyone I've talked to, everyone I've showed it to, even skeptics are like, that's a ghost.
So she thinks it's probably paranormal. However, one theory suggests that the porch light and a nearby lamppost reflecting light back into the camera could create this bizarre effect. That being said, Stepanka has tried to recreate this scary moment numerous times and raises a valid point.
Maybe it was a glitch, but then, like, if it was a glitch, then why did it stop? Like, why did it only happen that one night?
If she were to replicate the exact lighting conditions and see nothing, it would provide stronger evidence that this is indeed a mysterious figure caught on tape. Haunted house footage. Black figure emerges from behind a wall. This video was shared by a TikTok user named Celsa Ann. She says she's just trying to live a normal life with her family, but for the past few years, things haven't been normal at all. Lots of scary things have been happening in her house. These things make her think there's a mysterious power around them. One day, while she was in her daughter's room, she stood up from the floor when a light bulb in the ceiling fan suddenly burst right above her. Another day, while sweeping in the kitchen, her phone rang in the bedroom. She leaned her broom against the wall and went to get it. But when she came back to the kitchen, the broom was standing straight up in the middle of the room. Besides these strange events, she and her daughters also often hear voices and see dark figures. The following video was recorded by her living room security camera one night. Let's take a look. Keep an eye on the hallway. If you watch closely, in the back of the hallway, a dark figure suddenly emerges from behind a wall. This ominous black silhouette leans down, seeming to take a look down the hall. It then moved back out of view before stepping into view completely. Whatever this figure is, it continues to peek out, revealing a solid black face with no visible features. This horrifying capture is truly what nightmares are made of. Terrifying CCTV footage. Dark figure emerging from sleeping man. Recordings from CCTV footage captures something truly terrifying. A man is sleeping. Moments later, a dark, shadowy figure suddenly materializes, almost as if it's emerging from his sleeping body. The chilling appearance of this figure is enough to make anyone question its origin. Is it a ghostly presence, or is there another explanation for what was caught on camera? Watch closely, as this footage might just leave you speechless. Chilling CCTV footage. Ghostly figure appears in hospital ward. Chilling footage from a hospital, allegedly located in either West Sumatra or Malaysia, has recently surfaced. Security cameras captured typical ward scenes with patients resting, but something else in the frame leaves viewers deeply unnerved. Next to one bed appears a small, shadow-like figure, roughly child-sized. Hospital visitors and staff pass right through it, as if it isn't there. The entity's presence stands out, yet goes completely unnoticed by those moving about. To make this discovery even more ominous, sources report that the patient in that very bed passed away shortly after the footage was recorded. Did something come to visit them in their final moments, or was it there for a darker purpose? Could it be a figment of the camera's lens? Ultimately, the decision is yours. Before drawing any conclusions, consider another unusual clip. Haunted window. Reflection turns to face camera.
Hay 4 niveles de conocimiento. El primer nivel es la ignorancia, el segundo nivel es la estupidez, el tercer nivel es la inteligencia y el cuarto nivel es la sabiduría. ¿En qué se diferencia cada uno de estos 4 niveles? Vamos a charlar ahora, para después cada uno de nosotros ver en qué nivel estamos. ¿Bien?
This video is one that seems just as baffling as the hospital footage. In this instance, a man's reflection in a window appears to move on its own. Despite barely shifting, his reflection suddenly turns its head toward the camera with unsettling focus. Is this an authentic glimpse of the paranormal, or merely an odd illusion of light and shadow? Creepy classroom footage. Misty apparition appears and vanishes. On October 18, 2024, a video recorded by a security camera inside a classroom began spreading among students after many were disturbed by what it captured. The footage was initially posted by the classroom's teacher, Mr. Simon. He wanted to share something creepy he came across while reviewing recordings of his lectures. He rarely checks the camera, but a student had complained about being bullied by a classmate. Naturally, Mr. Simon checked the camera to see what was happening. While reviewing the footage, he saw a notification that motion was detected at 10 p.m. on October 17th. This was odd, considering school was closed at that time. He checked the footage, expecting to see a thief or a janitor, but instead, he saw something that scared him to death. This is what he saw. It's easy to miss at first, but if you look closely, something appears at the classroom entrance after the camera rotates a few times. It's quite faint, but it's there. The camera seems to detect it, as it stops moving and remains pointed at the figure. However, when the camera focuses on it, the figure seemingly vanishes. This misty apparition, as Mr. Simon calls it, is no longer visible in the rest of the footage, or at least that's what he initially thought. According to viewers, the camera continues to move because it's still tracking the supposed ghost. Wherever the camera points, the ghost is supposedly present, but it's just not visible. Despite whether or not the mysterious figure was still present, Mr. Simon is fully convinced that something otherworldly appeared. To this day, he has no idea what was in his classroom and wonders if the camera will ever capture this mysterious figure again. What exactly was inside Mr. Simon's class? This concludes our video for today. But the mystery still remains. What really happened? We're keen to hear your theories and interpretations in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more explorations of the unexplained.